Hello everyone, I'm Amanda and this is Big Empress Energy. I am here to do a singles Aries love reading. So it's for all those concerned with Aries. Aries could be your sun, moon, or rising signs. Your Venus could be in Aries, or just any important placement in your chart. Or you could be connecting with an Aries. And if that's the case, just be aware that you might have to flip the roles. And if this reading resonates with you, like and comment and share the video if you want. And if you like the way that I read, subscribe to my channel. Only about 12% of my viewers actually subscribe, so make sure that you subscribe if you want to keep receiving my messages. Okay, Aries, so very clear message here. I see you all right now. You might not be single, so to speak, but you're definitely taking time to yourself to gain perspective. I started this reading before, and I got about 7 minutes in, and the glare was really bad, so I had to move my lighting and stuff. It's still not much better, but it's better than it was. But these two cards both came out. I think, you're coming out of a difficult situation where someone didn't appreciate the kind of love that you have to offer, Aries. I kind of interpreted this person as being a little selfish. I didn't really like their energy so much. They weren't a bad person. They just were a little selfish. And I think they were really immature in the sense that they were concerned with what they want. And now they're regretting, taking for granted the connection that the two of you had. But I see that you, Aries, have been taking this time to kind of think this through and learn the lessons that you needed to learn from this connection. And I think you're kind of realizing that you're better off without someone that's in that kind of an energy, in that selfish kind of an energy. But yeah, I do see, whether you're in a relationship or not, I see that you've kind of withdrawn, gone into hermit mode to gain that perspective. The bottom of the deck here is escaping, avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. So for some of you, I think it'll resonate that this person, is a bit of a runner when it comes to, addressing the difficult things that come up in life and in love. So I think this person, kind of escaped responsibility for something. You'll know, what resonates with your situation. And it's possible that they blocked you, your phone number or your social media, but I don't think that's going to be all of you. More than anything, I think they just avoid taking responsibility for their choices, which again is immature and a little selfish. Who is coming towards my Aries at this time, please? Ooh, boundaries. Okay, no. Drawing the line, enough. Okay, so now I got this in the last reading, Aries. I think this person is going to want to come back and communicate with you. And I'll link it at the end of this, but in the reading that I did for you and your person, whichever person you were thinking of when you came across the video, I saw that you were kind of you had kind of built this wall up to this person because they did something to hurt you. They did something to cause a huge upheaval in your life. It was a bit of a tower moment. And I think they really shocked you. I think you thought they were a different person than they were. And I think this person's going to come back and try to communicate. And I don't know if you're really receptive to it. I see this big wall here. It says drawing the line, enough is enough energy. I don't think you want to let this person in right now because they hurt you so badly. And I think a lot of you have kind of realized that you need to find happiness on your own. I think you are out of the confusion and cloudiness that this person caused you. And now you're I think I'm actually better off not being in that energy, not being with that person. Yep. This is the same energy, Aries, as that you and your person reading. And I swear to God, I was trying to get a new person coming in for you. I'm sorry. But all I see is you, getting away from this person that was really negative. Which is amazing, Aries. What I love at the heart of this is that you're taking that time to yourself to gain that perspective. I think that's beautiful. I think you're focusing on learning the lessons and healing. The withdrawn card in this deck is very hermit energy. So it's that healing, that internal healing. The bottom of the deck here is elusive. So this person was deceptive in some way. And they're trying to get you back now. Like what I see here is trying to get you caught back in their web. But I think they were dishonest with you. Like in that last reading, you and your person reading, not to continue talking about a different reading, but this is definitely the same energy. The person, I picked up that they somehow betrayed your trust or took advantage of your trust. They lied about something because, I had all the surrounding swords cards going in order, and then the one that was missing was the Seven of Swords. So I think this person was deceptive. We had that escaping card. I think they tried to avoid taking responsibility for their deception. Yeah. What's coming in for my single Aries, please? One day. This is beautiful, Aries. So this says someday, somewhere, another time. So I really think, you set up a boundary. You're saying no to connections like that, or just letting that person come back in. It's possible that some of you have faith that when this person heals and matures a little bit, someday, somewhere, the two of you will get back together. That's not going to be all of you. My initial gut reaction when getting this card was that, you're just holding out faith that the kind of love that you deserve is out there, and you're never going to get it if you keep entertaining this person and let this person back into your energy. Bottom of the deck is confusion. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is that, this is where they had you, like in this very unclear headspace. And now that you're out of it, you're gaining so much perspective. It's beautiful, and it's like encouraged you to like draw the line when it comes to people that are deceptive or that don't appreciate you and your love. What else, please? Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. We're having so many cards of like gaining clarity. Good for you, Aries. This person hurt you a lot, though. Like, I think they hurt you a lot. Again, this is that energy I was getting in the last reading of you being like apprehensive and cautious when it comes to this person. And that was actually the advice from Spirit at the end of that reading there. Bitterness. Okay, I do think that you have a lot of anger for this person as well, but again, you're taking that time to heal. And I would say because this person was deceptive and because they still clearly haven't bettered themselves or are working to learn the lessons that they needed to learn, I would say you're justified in a little bit of anger. There's stress here, so I think this person probably stressed you out a lot. For some of you, my guides are telling me right now that like they caused you money problems or like problems in your, physical reality, and you're still handling all that. You're still handling the stress from that. It came out. So yeah, I do think you really trusted this person, Aries, and now I don't think you'll ever trust them again. Not the way that you did. And that's okay. That can be a good thing if the two of you are willing to, learn your lessons and better yourselves and whatnot. Twin flames. So for some of you, this could be a twin flame. I don't think that's going to be all of you. I think this is I think you both are hurt. I think you're both a little angry. I'm getting the mirroring energy here. But more than anything, off this card, what I'm getting is reflection. So I think this was one of those connections where, you both kind of reflect the lessons to one another that you each need to learn without trying. It's like a cosmic thing, where you're kind of meant to learn lessons from one another, whether it is a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection or like a karmic relationship. That's someone that's supposed to be in our lives for a short time, not a long time, to teach us difficult, often painful lessons, but it kind of forces us into a state of growth. And that's really what I see here for you, Aries. But yeah, I think you both care about one another. There's no doubt in my mind regarding that. Mistakes. This came out in the last reading as well. Misunderstood, victim, lost soul. So, okay, so, no relationship is, no end of a relationship, no breakup is ever one-sided in the sense that everybody makes mistakes. and I think that you both made mistakes. So I don't want to just brush over that. I don't want to just entirely blame this person. Although I think they mistreated you, and I don't think you necessarily did that to them. So I do see them as being in the wrong. But I think, I think you're learning from your mistakes as well right now, Aries. But I also think that this person, I just feel like they're not getting, how badly they hurt you, or how big the mistake that they made was. Like, I think, like, I see the word victim here, and it's falling right underneath pain. I think they, like, victimized you in some way. Like, they betrayed your trust. They took advantage of you in some way. I do think this person is, lost. They don't know who they are. You don't treat people that way if you're certain of who you are and you're happy. But yeah, I think they see it as like, oh, this is just a misunderstanding. It's only a matter of time until Aries comes back around. And then, with this card, there's a hopefulness. I think they think it's just a matter of time until you come back. But Aries, I see that you are finding clarity and kind of realizing that you're better off without this person. Which, good for you, Aries, broken. Okay. So this person really broke your heart. Okay, is there anyone else coming in for my single Aries, please? Escaping, it came out. No. I don't think so, Aries. I think you are in this state of healing right now, which is beautiful. That's I would say that's the best thing you can do right now, and, simply because, like if you do want true love, which I think 99% of human beings do, they want the kind of love where they feel safe and they feel accepted for entirely, like, every part of them. And I don't think this connection that you were coming out of, Aries, was that. What I'm getting with this, like, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, escaping, and this perspective card, I feel like you're kind of, because you're taking this time to yourself and you set up these boundaries, I think you're kind of like, I dodged a bullet. Like, I think that's this light bulb moment. I think you're realizing, like, this person showed me who they really were, and I dodged a bullet. Memories, yeah, but you're still, I mean, we had the heartbroken card. Like, I think this is all bittersweet. Like, I think you're happy that you're no longer with someone that it says hurtful things and lies to you and skirts responsibility. But I also think, you had really good times with this person. Like I'm getting long-term relationship energy. It doesn't have to be that this was a long-term relationship, but I feel like for a lot of you it was. But it doesn't have to be a long-term relationship. It's possible that you two were just very committed or discussed being really committed while you were in this connection. One more, please, for my Aries. That's it. Thinking. Okay. So she's actually crying on this card. She has mascara falling down her face. I think it's really bittersweet for you because you miss this person. We had that memories card. I think you had really good times with this person. I'm also getting this energy of, like, grieving the person that you thought they were, Aries. And I know exactly what that's like. I came out of something where I had to do that. It's like I was very wrong about the person, and it's crazy because you end up, like, taking this time to yourself and you go back through everything that happened with a fine-tooth comb, and you're like, how did I miss that this person was so different than who I thought they were? And then you kind of have to go through a grieving process of, like, losing the person that you thought they were. But again, Aries, I don't think this person was who you thought they were. Yeah. So at the bottom of the deck here is return, second chance, making amends. I do think this person wants to apologize. I do think they want another shot with you. This thinking card, I think they are missing you. I think they've accepted that they made mistakes, We had that card, the Twin Flame card, that said mirroring. So I feel like a lot of these cards can also apply to that person. Like, they're holding out hope, they're hurting from the loss of you. I see that they're withdrawn, they're taking time to themselves. I think they realize that, the anger and bitterness that they had in that connection with you was a mistake. It wasn't right. Yeah, and I think they do want a second chance with you. And for some of you, you know, you might want this person to come back. If nothing else, some of you might want a second chance at a relationship with this person. But some of you might just want to, like, make things right with this person, like have them apologize, especially if this was a really long-term relationship. Like, I've also had that where, like, I've been in a really long-term relationship and I still haven't made up with that person. And it, like, it weighs on your heart because it's like, I still love you. Like, I'm upset that our relationship didn't work out. Like, why can't we, you know, be friends or heal this or whatever? So I feel like some of you might relate to that. Okay, so let's move on to the tarot. Where is my Aries, my single Aries at currently in love? Okay. Alright, so the Hanged Man. This is literally gaining perspective. This card. In the Hanged Man, a man, you know, ties himself up willfully to view the world in a different way, to have those light bulb moments. And I see right now, you know, tying yourself up is actually, you know, more of a metaphor of being in this withdrawn energy. So I feel like you're stepping back, you're pausing when it comes to love right now and trying to look at things differently. Oh boy. Okay, so let's move on to here. So the Seven of Pentacles is like, sevens are assessment in the tarot, but the Seven of Pentacles especially. It's about someone, you know, looking back at, like, the way things have played out, and trying to take, you know, what's beneficial and leave behind what isn't, and you know, figure out a direction to go from there. Yeah, it's assessing the situation, taking that step back and assessing the situation. So there's a very heavy emphasis on you taking that step back right now and looking at things, trying to look at things honestly. Okay. So some of you could have had children with this person. You could have been a family. That doesn't have to be the case. Some of you could have been married or engaged. That also doesn't have to be the case, or live together. But also, you know, I feel like for a lot of you, you discussed this, like, happily ever after, this, like, loving family energy. And I think you're grieving the loss of what you thought it could have been, you know? Yeah. And with the Ten of Cups here, I feel like that is you holding out hope that one day you're gonna get your happily ever after. You're gonna meet that person that's gonna bring in the 10th cup. This is the healing, the moving on, that comes after the Five of Swords. You are working to release this. I just don't think it's been easy at all for you, Aries. God, I just messed up my cards horribly. Okay. Yeah. By the way, this is Pisces' card. And with, you know, with the 10 here, this obviously came to some kind of an ending. I mean, if that even needs to be said. 10s are endings. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So you could have been dealing with a divine masculine, male, female, any other gender. It's someone who is kind of like the father of the tarot, the Emperor is. But it's someone who's really experienced, they've gained wisdom from, like, everything that they've gone through in life up until this point. Like I said, some of you could have had children with this person. Yeah, but it's, and again, in the in the divine masculine energy is kind of like a stubborn energy. It can be a really good thing, but it can be someone who's really stuck in their ways and unbudging, like they won't budge. Yeah. I almost said unflinching. Like unflinchingly rigid. Yeah. Okay, and that's, you know, you, Aries, that's your card. Okay. What can you tell me about this person coming towards Aries? Four of Pentacles. We have 4-4 here. That is very stubborn. The Four of Pentacles is a very stubborn energy. It's someone who blocks their heart. They hold back a lot. They can be they can be like selfish and greedy as well, which, you know, this person was deceptive with you, so I think they were selfish, and possibly greedy. You know, like I picked up on some of you maybe now having money problems, trying to recover from that after being with this person. The Four of Pentacles could absolutely be this person, you know, holding back money or keeping money from you. Doesn't have to be. There's feelings that they're holding back. And what I see now, Aries, is you kind of in this energy. Like, you're like, I have to protect myself from this person. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, yeah. I think there was a lot of work here with this person. Like, you have the Seven and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, what else can you tell me about this person coming towards Aries, please? Whoa, okay. Death. So that's Scorpio's card. Wow, you have the major arcana going in order here, Aries. This person was a huge part of your life. Like, the major arcana, the journey of the major arcana from the Fool to the World are those huge phases in our lives, you know, the ones that take years and sometimes decades to get through. And I think this is like coming to a close. You know, I think you invested so much in this person with that Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here. But I think you're realizing the Queen of Wands is, I see her as like, she doesn't necessarily need the king. Like, she can be single. She's fiercely independent. She's very attractive. Male, female, any other gender. This is not gender specific. I'm interpreting this as you, Aries. I think you're attractive right now. I think you're realizing that you don't need this person. And I think this is marking the end of like a huge like cycle in your life. Knight of Cups. There's this person wanting to come back in now. Yeah, they want to come back in. They want to tell you that they love you. They want to tell you that they're sorry. Now, the Knight of Cups is like the Romeo of the tarot. And although he's sweet and he follows his heart, you can't necessarily trust him because he'll say a lot of pretty words, but, you know, he flows like water, so he could leave just as quickly as he came. And it's really about the actions. You know, if a knight were coming towards me, metaphorically speaking, I would want it to be the Knight of Pentacles. Like, the Knight of Cups is great. It's a love offer. It's a message of love. But I would want the Knight of Pentacles because that's something solid. That's someone saying, let's build together. Let's grow together. And this person still isn't in that solid energy. The Fool was underneath that, by the way. This is a whole new start for you. Okay. What is the potential of this connection at this time? Ten of Swords. You have 10-10 here, Aries. The potential of this connection is that it needs to be over. It's dead. With death and the Ten of Swords here, it's dead. And the Ten of Swords, traditionally in the Rider-Waite, is someone with 10 swords in their back. So this person really stabbed you in the back. Five of Wands, yeah. I think they left you confused. I think there was a lot of conflict in this connection. It was a lot of chaos. And this person crushed you. They hurt you. And they don't deserve to just waltz back in this Knight of Cups energy. And I think you know that, Aries. Alright, I'm going to get some advice from Spirit for my single Aries at this time, please. Advice from Spirit for my single Aries in love. The Hanged Man again. Wow. The Six of Swords again. These repeating cards. Oh my god. The Eight of Cups. That's leaving behind what no longer serves you. The Six of Swords as well. That's moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. And Death again. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me with this. We had 3 repeating cards here, Aries. They're saying let it die. They're saying look at it for what it really is. Don't let this person skew your perspective. Leave it behind. They hurt you. They broke your glasses. You know, not like seeing eyeglasses. like your 8 cups, they're shattered. They're broken. They're no longer serving you. They can't even hold liquid anymore. Leave this behind. This is dead and over with, Aries. And there's so much better out there for you if you can release this. Wow, the Eight of Wands. 8-8 here. And then we had the Eight of Pentacles before, too. The Eight of Wands is fast moving change. This is shifting for you, Aries. You're going to get justice. This is Libra's card, Pisces' card, Scorpio's card. You're going to get justice, Aries. Like, this person is going to get the karma that they deserve for the way that they treated you. And Spirit is saying you don't want to be anywhere near them when that karma comes back in, because it could bring more chaos to your life. You need to leave this where it is, and it's dead and it's dying, and there's so much better out there for you, and the universe is going to reward you with that quickly if you can focus on the healing that you need. Really cool, Aries. This was a nice reading. I see what you all have been through, and my heart goes out to you. I love my Aries so much. You all are some of my favorite, just because you have incredible energy, and you're so strong, and no one can stop you. I just love it so much. Okay, Aries, if you liked this reading and it resonated with you, like and comment on the video, or just interact with it in some way. It helps the YouTube algorithm so my readings and messages can reach more people. And if you like the way that I read and want me to keep reading this way, subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, or just want to know what that would entail, I will put my email in the description box below. Okay, Aries, I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one.